let's go on to segment number 2. Let's go on to our next segment, which is Who's Your Valentine? Now, the way that Who's Your Valentine works, it's kind of trivia, but it's not really trivia. Who's Your Valentine would be if you could choose your Valentine partner, but they have to be a character. So, for example, it's not Scarlett Johansson, the actress. No. It would be Black Widow from Avengers. And to keep things interesting, nothing's off the table. If you're really into, you know, Bugs Bunny when he dresses up as a woman, I mean, who isn't? That can absolutely be your choice. So cartoons, basically fictional characters within the science fiction and fantasy space. Who would be your Valentine? You want to check the wall of pops again?
No, that's not going to help me. I'll go...
It's hard.
It's tough.
It's tough?
It's Tila or Chitara.
Ooh!
Tila. Probably Tila.
Ooh, that's a hard one, though.
Yeah.
Tila or Chitara, but either one would be a tough call. I'm allergic to cats, so if I was in that position, I'd probably give my Valentine to Tila just from a lack of Claritin perspective. But both of them are I like it too because they're both strong, capable, competitive, and incredible. Yeah, incredible. They're incredible. They're so strong and incredible. Large muscles and running speeds. It really was subconscious. If I was kind of going for the arm, the fist, large, supple. They're supple bow staff skills.
Yep. I'll go Tila.
All right, Tila.
Where are you going?
Oh man, where am I going? Well, for me, it's also a toss-up. And I think I'll stay within the cartoon realm, for a comparison. The toss-up is between the Baroness, the Baroness from G.I. Joe, and RC, from Transformers the movie.
Yep.
And honestly, it's a toss-up. For the Baroness, it's the glasses.
Yeah.
It's the glasses, right? I don't know what it is, but something about those round glass and the accent.
The accent, yep.
The accent from the TV show and the dark glasses and spycraft. She's a pretty intense character.
Sexy motherfucker.
And then RC on the exact opposite spectrum is far more sensitive and sweet and supportive. I mean, she's more, I don't want to say motherly because that sounds creepy, but she's the way that she is around the other Transformers. She's just a very different type of character, but ultimately, she's a hell of a, she's got
sexy.
She's a sexy Transformer.
Yeah, she is.
I can understand, and Springer. I can understand why she kind of hooked up with Springer, because he was a good looking dude. He was a good looking dude. All right, let me go for one more each. Let's go for one more each.
More?
Let's. Well, you know what? I don't want to do that. You go with whatever floats your boat. I was about to say let's go out of the cartoon space.
Cartoons.
If you can, let's go out of the cartoons. But I want.
Can.
This is your heart. This is your love. I want you to go with whoever you want to go with.
Linda Carter, Wonderland.
Ooh, you son of a bitch! Oh!
Gotta go.
Oh!
Go with the Wayback Machine.
I want to take mine back. Oh my gosh, Linda
got me
Carter.
young.
Oh my! Besides the fact that Linda Carter is awesome, just awesome. And I saw her recently. She had the cameo in
the
Wonder
new one.
Woman '84. I have no idea how old she is, but she has aged well. She
Yes.
looks really wonderful, and yes, she is. She'll always be our Wonder Woman. Ooh. Like, I'm looking at I had a choice in mind. I'm like, no, that's not Wonder Woman. That's tough, man. That's tough. All right, fine. I was leaning toward Inara from Firefly,
yeah.
right? But as I thought of Inara from Firefly, I remembered that
Deadpool.
well, yeah.
Go Deadpool
I don't
right
have
now.
that. Listen, I can't even do Just Dance, let alone the Calendar Girl from Deadpool. But when I was thinking of Inara, my brain went to that she starred in V, the reboot series of V,
yeah.
which means my brain, being the way that it works,
Diana.
immediately went to the original
Yeah.
V, 1984-ish,
Yeah.
and Diana from V, and I'm gonna go with Diana from V. And I'm pointing out, I'm not talking about the actress. I'm talking about Diana, lizard and all. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I like it warm, so I'm, knowing that she's a lizard, she probably likes to keep it warm and dry.
Yeah.
I think that's phenomenal.
jaw
However,
thing.
they attach that human face to her, that she still gets those incredible the jaw lines and cheekbones and all. Yeah, it was one of those things where the show scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Like, I was terrified of the V's.
Yeah, but
But she,
it's those confusing boners.
yes, it's very odd. It's like I'm really afraid, but I'm also half chub. It's weird. It's a strange and magical time for a young boy
boy's life.
watching V Visitors. So that's gonna be my choice. Any other honorable mentions? We had a Nara. I'm gonna give that as an honorable mention. Although,
I mean,
all right, how about this? I'm gonna change it up on you.
I would go Kaylee.
Oh, see, I was gonna say, if you were on Serenity,
Yeah.
you got, and again, being that, it's a shame. I would love to have, if we had somebody that was attracted to men. It would be awesome to get like the alternate version of, who are we attracted to, being attracted to women, but also of the male crew members who's attracted to males. Maybe we could put that out there, right? Who's your favorite? As we go through these, who's your favorite or hottest, or who's your Valentine
Yeah, I'd go
male
Val.
cast member?
I'd have to go Mel.
I'd go Jane.
Jane.
And it's a toss-up between Jane and Shepherd Book. I don't know. I guess since it's not quite in the sexual realm, for me, right? I'm looking at characters that I think are going to entertain and engage. And there's something like Jane is the bad boy. He's the one you hang out with, but you don't marry. And then there's like Shepherd Book, which is, he's got some dark subtleties, but he's a caring and generous and kind person. So we're getting deep here, man. We're getting deep. Getting deep. All right, we got Firefly. Let's think of another.
I mean, there's Pris from Blade Runner.
The replicants.
I mean,
All right, so in Blade Runner, you'd say Pris. Would that be your choice? Daryl Hannah with that fucked up hair that she has, that really wild hair.
yeah.
Okay. I don't. Zora. I think I'd go with Zora.
Zor.
Isn't that Zora the dancer? Who then has the
Yeah,
snake
yeah,
and then
yeah,
gets
yeah,
shot?
yeah.
I think her name is Zora. I think I'd have to go Zora. Because, honestly, first of all, Pris didn't do anything for me. She was a little bit too weird for me, right? And, of course, the other replicant is Rachel. And while Sean Young, very attractive in the role, your wife's name is Rachel. So for me, there's like that mental block. Nope, I just wouldn't. It's just weird. It's just like I know it would be weird. So process of elimination. But let's be honest. I think if we really had a choice, you can't tell me that both of us would not go. Edward,
Harrison
James,
Ford.
Olmos. Harrison Ford. No, you go Admiral Adama, baby. Come on, Edward James Olmos.
Oh, wait, man. He's
Seriously?
all marked up.
So what? So as soon as he opens his mouth, all of that disappears, and you're just
Trash
floating on
talk.
that. Oh man, we'll have to agree to disagree on that one. I don't know what's going on over there.
Either Rutger Hauer or Harrison Ford.
Both beautiful specimens of men, but still. Okay, you know what? Let's all right. What's our last? What's the last one? We had Firefly. We had Blade Runner. Is there a third that you can think of? Third movie series. I'm trying to think.
Go. Nebula.
So Avengers,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the broader
Yeah.
Nebula. Nebula's
Laura's
the,
sister. Yeah.
the blue one.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm thinking Nebula. Well, I don't know. There's a lot to there's quite a selection
Yeah.
of. I mean, let's see. So Nebula, Gamora, Scarlet Witch, Pepper Potts, the
Valkyrie.
Wasp, Valkyrie, Mantis. I forgot.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'd probably go Mantis.
Oh yeah.
Just because I have the hardest time getting to sleep. Getting to sleep, and my brain is kind of always running at full. So, again, less about a physical attraction and more about, oh man, if she could just do that all, boop, and I could go into a nice, deep, restful sleep, I would. Yeah. I'm at a point now in age where it's not so much looking at it from, ooh, that's hot. Oh, that's so hot. She was really hot, and it's more about, yeah, I think we'd make a good pair. We'd have a lot to talk about, and. You know what I'm saying? It's more about companionship than lust. Lust has gone down, and now it's all about companionship and are we a good, appropriate fit? Because at this point, I don't know that how much I'm going to be able to do in the lust category, but God knows if we can share a nice conversation and a bowl of soup, well, I think I'd be fairly content. So you laugh, but it's kind of true. I mean, that's the sad part is that I'm looking and going, I mean, of course I like and I want to have a physical attraction to somebody, but it's not like, it's kind of like that would be quick. It'd be like, yeah, they look good, but, can they drive in the dark? Because I could use help in that area. Things like that, right? How do they like the temperature in the house? Because if they like it too hot or too cold, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm at that point now where... I don't really care if you keep it messy or how you brush your teeth, but, the temperature in the house, that's a big deal to me. That's big,